at the College of Winterhold that I learned this spell that made people naked. It has definitely got to be my favorite. I can show you if you like. Whoa, calm down. We didn't mean on me. I was talking about
I'm warning you. Back off.
Only those little something to do with being beaten by a woman. Since it's me, though, there may be a little more. I normally like to see things before I tell them, but I'm on the tight schedule and my friends will might get jealous. Pretty much anything else that is. Don't let my looks fool you. Looks can be deceiving. Maybe that means you actually have a brain. Do you ever get the feeling of just losing your clothes at the most inappropriate moments? No, me neither. Okay,
What do you
maybe
need?
Sometimes.
All right then.
There was something I wanted to ask you. I'm glad that's sorted.
What do you need? Of course.
I really couldn't care less. I've never had any respect for you guys.
No lollygagging.
What kind of a woman do you think I am? That seems to be very popular, don't you think? It's all people ever seem to eat. Taking it from behind. I mean taking people from behind. As in sneaking up on them, of course. Sorry, I just can't keep my mouth shut.
The Imperialist people. Need a drink? You go to the bee and bar. Stay out of the ragged flagon. Stay out of the rat bag.
Legendary Argonian craftsmanship. Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in... If anything pleases the eye, don't hesitate to make me an offer. Of course. If you have any jewelry, take a look.
I've got
Have you
this
ever tried
amazing
bareback?
idea for a business
I
opportunity.
didn't like it. It started to make me...
A jester hears everything, you know? And I really do mean everything. Just last night, I heard, you know what? Best I don't say.
Traveler, are you by chance in need of a companion? Me? No, you dunce! I wasn't talking about me! I was talking about the dog. That's not... But don't let... Of course. Good luck teaching it not to soil them first. The dog... I can't begin to fathom how many enemies this... Well, outside of that, the only... Frankly, the dog... The problem is, he refuses to urinate on anyone but his master. And that's a title I would give my left ear and 3 of my toes to remove. You... What? Is that a joke or some sort of perversion? Get away from me!
Rare tribute, the finest qualities from Morrowind.
Come, what brings you to Balamon today? Repair? Purchase? Of course.
Fairest prices and the highest
Protect
quality
yourself,
in stock.
Drake. Buy armor from the realm.
Nothing like the smell of a white-hot blade, eh? The finest weapons and armor. If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance? Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients. I have them all. The fairest voices of the highest quality in Skyrim.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
All meat guaranteed, free from Rockwood.
That's some good armor you've put together.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients. I have them all. Get them before they're gone.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? What brings you to Balaman today? Repair? Purchase?
The fairest voices
Protect
of the
yourself
highest
right.
quality in
Buy
Skyrim.
armor from Grelka.
All meat guaranteed.
Nothing like the smell of a hot blade, eh?
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Yes?
Greetings, honored friend. See for yourself. Safe travels, Landstrider.
You gonna buy something? Or just everything I've got on display? Really? Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better. Are you serious? The war is tearing the land apart. The dragons have returned seeking who knows what. Skyrim is going nowhere, fast. If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Why won't Helga acknowledge me?
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients. What have
That's an odd and brusque way to address a stranger now, isn't it? Yes, I understand. Curiosity is the driving force in many of our lives, and the failure to sate it can lead to many a frustration. Sometimes I think it's best to just sit down and read about other people's adventures instead. What about you? Do you enjoy the art of reading?
the fairest horses and the highest quality in Skyrim?
Then you've come to the right place. Wujita will need your loaf for a drop of skooma, and you could probably slip a maid outfit on from Deepest Fathoms without her ever noticing. In Riften, everyone's spear gets polished. Please don't tell Kirava I said that. I'm not a friend, I'm a suitor. If only I could convince her to see me as such.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients. What
Not
have all-
well. No matter how ferociously I chase the woman, she treats me as if I just contracted swamp fever. Does she think I'm an Argonian? I've never even seen a swamp. No offense. Yes, it's not like I don't have friends that are Argonian. Real ones, not the imaginary kind people make up to hide their prejudice. I can even tell you their names. Wujita's a kind soul, and a good fisherman, at least when she isn't offering favors for skooma. Kirava and Talon J are the personification of true love, something we all aspire to achieve. Marry Helga. Now there's a frightening thought. Oh no, I assure you my intentions are entirely puerile. I want to bed her. I want to dip my face in her ample bosom and make crude animal noises. I want to taste her apple pie, eat her sweet roll, and now I'm hungry.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Oh, you jest. But betting a woman is not so simple as you make it sound. I should know, I'm terrible at it. It's well known that Helga is what ruffians call a very loose woman. Man, mer, dwarven centurion, they say she takes all who are willing. Somehow, I managed to be excluded from this special fraternity.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance? Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Krelka.
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
If you have any tips on how to woo Helga, let me know.
All eyes are on you,
Before
lad.
we begin, I want to
Don't
make two
disappoint
things
us.
perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Easy, huh? So, should I just hand you purses of coin, or are you gonna work to earn your keep? Let me give you a small bit of advice. Nothing in this line of work is easy. If it was, every dreg in the Ratway would be robbing Rift and Blind. If something's being handed to you on a silver platter, then there's a catch. Steal the platter instead. You get it? Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs. When a client needs us to eliminate another, we don't operate like the Dark Brotherhood. We find alternate means to get them out of the way. We send you to plant some phony evidence in the Mark's house and then tip off the town guard. The rest takes care of itself. Sound like you can handle it? Look, if you just want to sit around the flagon all day getting drunk, that's your business. Just quit wasting my time.
Its footsteps are like thunder, scaring the dust and making the floor scream for mercy. Knives already knows the visitor is not a cat. It should not be proud of its failure. Its noisy feet earn no gold, only the scorn of its brethren. It is not a Khajiit, so it depends on its eyes. It can only see what's in front, but knives here. 20 paces to the east, a thief scratches his ears. 50 paces further, a beggar sighs and counts his coins. 2 stories above, a couple says their vows, while underneath in the catacombs, a widow weeps for her husband. The cat hears, the mind knows, minutes before anything is seen. Its eyes can only see the past, but Knives' ears know the future. True, they say the Khajiit are born into the guild. Knives thinks he was born an assassin, raised a prowler, and adopted by thieves. Knives was the last of a litter of 3 and slew the one who gave birth to him. From that day, his fur was marked with blood. The manes of his fathers, his forefathers, all grey. Only Knives flows like a river of blood. It was an ill omen, and Knives' father was a superstitious cat. The very sight of this one threw him into a rage. On those nights, he would wander the village sands, waiting for the new sun to warm them. drawn to the back alleys, and the aroma. If he was tired or hungry, he wormed his way through the crowds outside the schoolyards, picking the pockets of those who had one too many. Only one night, he picked the wrong pocket. It belonged to a servant of cities. Yes, he convinced Knives he was right side up, when in truth he was upside down. Knives did not know this, because the cat always landed on his feet. To heed the call of the Black Sacrament, and to young Knives, taking a life was no different than stealing a coin. Young Knives was eager to please his mentor, so he killed without remorse. He would have kept killing if Razir paid him what he was worth. Some say Knives should not have betrayed Razir, but it was Knives who was betrayed first. But why kill him? Well, it was easier for Knives to murder his mentor than to tell him no. Razir told this one he was an assassin of the Dark Brotherhood, a remnant of the Corinthi Sanctuary in Elsweyr. The sanctuary had been shut down by the Black Hand, and without a guild or disciple, he said he wished to pass on his knowledge. He taught this Khajiit the tools of the trade, mostly how to listen, how to find a single sound in a cacophony of noise. A whisper in a tavern, a rattle of a coin purse, a footstep in a crowd. So much information in a single step. A step conveyed where a person was, where he was headed, and how anxious he was to get there. Yet it was not all Knives was taught. Razir showed this Khajiit how to read, how to charm, and even how to cook. Yes, there are people in life who will do everything to help one succeed, and those who will use him for their own success. It turns out, these people look exactly the same. May your road lead you to warm sands.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee. Sure, how about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us. Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them. Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for extra work. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Neruin, and Vipper can give you a leg up on that. Until next time.
Need it? You spare septums? I got the cure right here. Ready for some work, or are you just gonna wander around all day? Good. We could use the coin. Every now and again, we like to remind the shopkeepers that we're in charge. If that means breaking into their strong boxes and stealing something valuable from them, then so be it. Feel like doing a bit of shopping? The guild way? All right, take this and get out of here. Back with good news, I trust? Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that Fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. Good luck.
Who's that?
Ha! Found you!
Ink pot, stone, bucket, book, knife.
And I thought I was clumsy.
It's hopeless. He told me. He's right, you know.
Have you noticed that people seem to always say the same things? People complain about me.
Yes, yes.
I won't bite. Promise.
Out with it. Why do you disturb me, mortal? I've nothing to discuss with you.
Pretty please.
I am Dagrilon, the greatest and most powerful mage who ever lived. But that was then. I live no more. You are right to trust your nose, for it reveals the truth where the others lie. Yet you are a fool to use such insolence, for I am as much the harbinger of death as my flesh is slave to its whim. Then lead. Do not waste your breath talking.
If my friends find out you've been bothering me,
Come here,
very sorry.
I'm gonna eat well tonight, my darling.
Enough! Death is highly overrated.
Your puny dagger could not even... Of the most decrepit of flesh. Are you ready to move? Burn your belongings. Handing them to me will bring them the same fate. am right behind you.
Found you.
Now is the end of your miserable life.
We're routed! Football!
You from my magic? Are you ready to move? Take what you must. I have no need for earthly possessions. Then let us depart.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
What is it, mortal? Very well, if we must. Then let us depart.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got. Until next time.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
If you're looking for extra usual guild rate, let's take a look at them. Now, if you'll excuse, stick to the rules and you'll... Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever thought that our lives are just one big game? Like, someone is sitting there playing with us, like some adult play... No, I don't mean that kind of adult. It makes you think, though.
Hey, good to see you. Something I can help with, or do you just want to talk? Yeah?
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
If you want my opinion on Blackbriar Mead, I have nothing bad to say. I'd rather not go to bed with
Exotic ingredients, I'll have them all.
There is only one way to deal with Golden Glow Estate.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Send a message to both Maven and Aragoth.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
Do not waste my power skulking about the cities, mortal.
I really need your help. I don't want to lose my job at the fishery. What am I going to do? My job at the Riften fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life. Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
No offense, but you're not looking so good.
Are you feeling ill?
Fane often used skooma to induce hallucinations.
I can't help feeling a kind of connection between us. I'm not sure what it is. I guess it's natural with you being a brave adventurer, and me, well, you know.
You caught me at a bad time. I've lost someone dear to me. It was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things. My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his younger days. Now he just walks the streets, spewing his hatred and propaganda. Yes? What is it?
We are on the hunt. Meat from fresh kills.
Me talking to you.
The art of stealth. They'll either be dead or with significantly less gold before they know what's hit them. Oh, sorry. I need to be quiet.
What was that? Did you hear something?
No! Oh, I think I just broke a nail. You'd hit a woman. You've ever been in a fight with a woman? Did you know they always win?
You're a dead man!
to dust. Cleanse the world of decay.
got trouble. What was that?
Never should have come here.
You'd hit a woman?
There's no escape.
Most people like to hunt animals. I also love to hunt people. And pretty much anything else. The alchemist in Skyrim will buy anything that comes in a potion bottle. Can you believe? If I made money by urinating in a bottle and calling it potion of youth. I had to stop though, when I got chased out of town by the shop owner.
They live no more.
of all the Daedric princes, Sanguine is the only one I would actually consider worshipping. He really understands how to have a good time and knows the importance of alcohol. I quite like Sheogorath too.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
Hey, hey! I want to talk to you. Now.
Come here a second.
You're pretty tough. I respect that. Bringing in a lot of coin for the guild. Making us look good, too. Let me know if you need anything, okay? I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them. Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed. We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest. No, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well. Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways. I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan. Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did. Go and pick some fights.
Yeah? Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lad. Let me take a look at what you found. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. If it was like that, she wouldn't be asking for you. She'd be calling on the Dark Brotherhood. It's just business. That's between you and Maven. and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people. Ha, of course, your pay. You're smart as a whiplock. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from. Until next we meet, Mark.
Riften is a city of failures. When an imbecile cannot create on his own, he turns to...
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right? See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet. Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead. Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed. I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose. Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there. fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If breaking's a more your thing, go talk to Vex. Sometimes we just like to remind the city that we mean business, so we hit 'em hard. Just steal whatever we can until we made an impression. Simple, right? Almost. The catch is, it doesn't count if anyone sees you take it. The message needs to be clear. We work in the shadows. Steal from anywhere in the hold, and you even get to keep everything you stole. So, you in? Keep this up, and you'll be rich enough to retire before you know it. Good luck.
Well, you done or what? Back with
So,
good news,
what can I
trust?
do for you today? Well, well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. There you go. This should cover it. Make us proud.
What do you need?
I can get away with anything in Skyrim. I just act all cute and innocent, and the guards turn a blind eye. Not that I'm a bad person or anything. Most of the time.
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that desperate for training?
Take my advice.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Speak.
Ain't no doubt about it. The Thieves Guild is back, and they've got Riften in their grip.
I really don't think you're taking this stealth thing.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive. Is that confidence I hear? Or is it arrogance? Strange how often they're confused. You have to understand, it's been a long time since Brynjolf sent me anyone I can rely on. Faith, I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area. I hope not. This is an important job. I have a competitor called Hunningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you in on all the details. The Blackbriar family has always been allied with the Guild. Our connections with the Empire and within Skyrim make for a perfect fit. I dare say the Guild owes its survival as much to my family as it does to its own people. Some layabout named Sabjorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now. Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabjorn get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market, and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly. Exactly. With Sabjorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition. The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabjorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that. Some layabout named Sabjorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now. Some layabout named Sabjorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years. Of course, nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation. One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will be sorry.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Yeah.
Trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the...
Never work on a farm. They are always full of tools and hoes. Those hoes are a real pain to use. Never again will I do an honest day's work.
It is our most favored company. Bolli is a good man. He pays us well and watches out for us. I used to work at the Blackbriar Meadery, but Indarin and I never saw eye to eye. That elf has no patience at all. It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working in a meadery. I'm not sure what it's made from, but I can tell you that once you've had a taste, you'll never crave anything else. The Dunmer came up with the stuff a long time ago. Very illegal and very hard to come by. I got mine off a merchant ship in Solitude. Worst mistake I ever made. Look, I don't think I should say. I mean, they could kill me. It's not worth dying over. Okay, I'll tell you. I get my skooma from Sarthis Idrin. He has some sort of a setup over the Riften warehouse. You can't get inside, though. They've kept that place locked up tight since the war began. I overheard Bolli say that only the Jarl carries the key to the warehouse. When I meet Sarthis there, he's usually waiting for me outside with his bodyguard. If it wasn't for skooma, I'd already be on my way out of this horrible city. All my gold, completely gone. Now I have to start over. I'll never use skooma again, although I suppose a little mead now and then would be harmless. You've been kind. I thank you.
You have questions?
And Maven Blackbriar Outcast offers a spineless world.
Right then.
Unable to best her foes and unable to conquer them, she attempts sabotage.
So you're the strong silent type, huh? I bet he must love talking to you all the time. Then again, who could resist spending with me?
the end of the game.
I'll do you 10 gold at 3 to 1 on the... Over here! Get them! Rip his throat out! Try and fight back! Try to die, hero!
You'd hit a woman? The Saber Cats and Khajiit are somehow related? They do seem similar. Except the Khajiits are more human. You don't suppose a human and a Saber Cat... Nope, I'm not going there. People get a little touchy when I say that. Yes, I'm listening. about for a change you do something to... I mean, for me? I'm glad that's sorted. rub for all the walking you've made me do? What do you mean it's my fault? Yes, okay, I may never think...
smell of this rotting corpse attracts attention. As you lack the creativity to find an excuse, I will devise an alteration spell to mask it.
Damn faithless Imperial.
The last man who said women belong in the kitchen and should go back to their knitting soon at his words when I punched him into oblivion. I think he must have been eating
Visiting Riften?
quite a while after that. And I bet it wasn't a woman serving it.
How can I help you?
Yes. Someone stole the sweet.
Yes, but don't worry. You won't be here.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
It killed several soldiers before it departed.
I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Hey, you big oaf.
Yes, milady. I've also taken the liberty in preparing a private carriage,
How many sweet
just
rolls
in
does it
case.
take to bribe you? Asking
Good.
for a friend?
If Riften should fall, it's
I
only
don't
right
have
that
to
it's
take
legally
that from
spared.
you.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel.
Welcome to
That jester
Riften,
is funny,
traveler.
isn't she?
I hope the
should
road
see
fared
your
well
face.
for you. What can I do for you? Yes, I'm afraid we're aware of Sarthis' presence in the warehouse. Unfortunately, we're certain he has informants within the city guard. Every time we've made a move to arrest him, he's escaped. However, if you take care of this discreetly, you might be able to surprise him without warning. Well, if you change your mind, come see me again. While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family. With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come. We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all. Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of the treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord. Fool. Dance for me.
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
I stole a guard's sweet roll and planted it on Medici. It was chaotic, but great fun.
Whenever I think about the past, it brings back so many memories.
You lead and I shall follow. No, worm, I did not. To call me a mage is to call the Direni Tower a fortress, and the Red Year a fire. It is a testament to my prowess that I exist on the mortal plane, even as my body decays in death's hollow embrace. I have wandered through Tamriel since the day of the Broken Diamond, when Queen Potema reigned in solitude. Like a fish scuttling on land, you flap your gills, your feeble mind attempting to grasp what is beyond your comprehension. Lichdom is a fool's bargain, for necromancers content spending eternity as skinless wraiths. With a sleight of hand, they control their corpse like an avatar, as their souls are bound to phylacteries. I did not prescribe to such cheap necromancer tricks. I sought the path to true immortality through the techniques developed by the Psijic monks. The Psijics could send their voices across great distances, their voices manifesting as living ghosts in the ether of conjured space. It is even said that the Psijics could disrupt the flow of time, moving freely in the infinitesimal space between this world and the void. I succeeded in achieving the opposite, to have my body held in stasis as time flowed around me. The question is not what, feeble mortal, but who. One of my servants acted outside of my will. The spell surrounded my body in a cocoon of lost time, at which point I would be invulnerable from all outside influence as time passed around me. However, in the instant I returned to the mortal plane, my body would be at its most vulnerable, as the soul sought to gain control of its faculties. The assailant knew this, but the fool was careless. The blow was struck as most of my soul remained in the void, and my body had yet to return to time. When the spell was interrupted, my body became trapped in slowed time. As such, it took 50 years for my soul to regain consciousness. It took 100 years for the dagger's wound to bleed out of my neck. 200 years before I could conjure movement beyond the slow of time. Yet, 2 centuries later, my body still continues to wait for a spell that will never finish and a time that will never resume its normal pace. I am right behind you.
As Jarl Laila's houseguard, did you have some sort of official business here? I'm keeping my eye on you.
You want something from me?
I get that
Did we
I can
have an
be
appointment?
Take a look.
But if I settle down, then so will the dust.
have to remember. Ward first, then summon.
I'd be a lot warmer.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Krell.
Sneaking is so much fun. The thrill of almost getting caught is more addictive than skooma. Alright, yeah, now's not the time for talking.